Oh, bloody K, let's try this again. This is the third take. Do you celebrate Easter? Yeah, I do, but not in a Christian sense of the term celebrating Easter, and probably not in the typical secular way either. It's more of a pagan thing going on for me. Yeah. Anyways, I have a very mixed spirituality. I take things from other traditions and sort of add them into my own thing, sort of thing. I'm one of those. What was your favorite thing about Easter growing up? Easter baskets, of course. They were just fun. Uh huh. What are your plans for Easter this year? Nothing. I'm just gonna watch TV. Basically, I'm gonna watch movies. That's about it. I'm not doing an Easter dinner or anything like that. I've decided that only Christmas and Thanksgiving get a special meal for me. Other than that, the holidays don't get special meals like Easter and all that. I remember we used to have a fairly interesting spread. I wouldn't say good because my mother was a horrible cook, but yeah, anyways. Yeah, so I'm just pretty much going to watch movies or play puzzles or something like that. You know, do my puzzles, whatever. Do you color eggs? You know, I haven't colored eggs since I was probably 10. We used to. We used to dye eggs. Yeah. And then we ate them. Hmm. I would kind of like to color eggs. I would, but I don't have money to buy eggs, and I don't have money to buy the dyeing kit. Or I would. Now that I've seen the prompt, the question, it's made me want to. But anyways, I had an aunt that did the Ukrainian version of that, where they draw on it with wax and then put another color on and draw on it with wax and put another color on. And then they melted the wax and they had this very beautiful, ornate, decorated egg. Just search, Google search, image search, Ukrainian Easter eggs. Just you will like them, probably, unless you're really not into art. Uh huh. Do you have Easter traditions? Not anymore. After the family died, the traditions kind of went out the window. We used to have traditions. There was things that we would have for the meal, specific things and whatnot. We would do specific things on holidays. But my family's all dead. I'm alone in the world. So, you know. And I don't particularly, or I'm not particularly able to go out for dinner because I can't afford it, basically. So I don't go with my friends to a restaurant. So, you know. Anyways. But I did have some chocolate recently. So, you know, that was Eastery. Favorite Easter treat? You know, a lot of people, it's those Cadbury Easter cream eggs, and I think they suck really bad. I think they're about the worst thing you could put in your mouth that isn't part of somebody's body at one time. They're horrible, and I don't know how. It's like eating something that's 100 times sweeter than sugar, and it's just terrible. I hate them so much. But no, I don't have a favorite Easter treat. But in the day when I was a kid, there were little mini solid chocolate eggs about that big, right? And I really liked those. They were milk chocolate, and they were just better somehow because they were Easter eggs. You know what I mean? Even as a kid, though, or a young person, I guess, the Easter cream eggs were a turnoff, seriously. But my mother loved those damn things. She really did. So, we had them. Least favorite Easter treat. Cadbury Easter cream eggs. Yeah, they suck. They suck really, really terribly bad. I cannot express how much I dislike them. Do you hunt / hide eggs? No. I would. Well, if I hid them the night before, I wouldn't remember where they were because my memory is terrible now. But I could do that. Anyways, no, I don't hunt for eggs and I don't hide eggs. There's no one to do that for. Did you get pictures with the Easter Bunny? We never did that when I was a kid. We never did that. The Santa and the Easter Bunny and all that. We never did that. There was the free visit, of course, at the mall where you could talk to Santa or the Easter Bunny, right? But as a little kid. But the picture was money, and my parents didn't want to spend money. There are incredibly few photographs of me as a child. There's some as a baby. There's some when I'm about 9 or 10, something like that. I don't remember what year that was. And then there's none. None. I mean, really none. They didn't even buy the school photos. So there's no pictures of me, basically. Yepers. So we definitely didn't do the bunny thing. What do you typically put in Easter baskets? Nothing. I have never made an Easter basket my entire life. But I would take an assortment of chocolates, the typical Easter bunny thing, and the typical little mini eggs and all that stuff. Staying away from the Cadbury Easter cream eggs because they're horrible. And just a myriad of things like that. There's little medallion coin chocolates that you can get that look like a gold coin, and you unwrap it and it's a chocolate. I would put those in it. So stuff like that. Nothing spectacular or anything like that. I forget what they're called. Lindor chocolates. I would put a few of those in there as well because they're extra special. Yepers, have a good one.